Frankly, we had someone else in mind for the role, but they ran off during our dust-up with the bandits. Can't entrust students to someone who's abandoned them once before, huh?
You saved lives of the students you came across. That, at least, was admirable. Now you should make the rounds. Go around the monastery and see that you greet everyone.
Alright. Sounds good. Yes. Ooh.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresvelg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Sure, I haven't met any of them yet.
Me? Well, some think I'm a bit distant. Arrogant even. But there's little to be done. One day I must rise to become Adrestia's next emperor. What else? Well, it seems to me that we may have similar personalities.
Oh.
Me? What else?
Oh, that's not what I meant.
Hubert is the heir of Marquis Vestra. He has served me since I was a child. You may think his blood runs a bit cold, but actually that's rather accurate. Still, if you can get past that, you'll see he's quite astute and reasonable.
He looks like so normal standing there.
For some reason, he thinks of me as a bitter rival and is always trying to challenge me. It's terribly irritating. His house is that Dugayer, which produces Adrestia's prime ministers. That family is, perhaps, too pleased with its own status.
He has no weaknesses. That's cool.
He's remarkably intelligent, but he only wishes to apply himself to tasks that particularly interest him, and nothing else. He's also fond of, well, napping. If he had any work ethic or sense of duty to speak of, I suppose he would be destined to become an official of the Empire.
That's my boy. I love him. And Caspar.
He's the second son of Count Berglis. He has no inheritance in his future, which is perhaps why he's always so eager to prove himself. He's overly energetic and rushes headfirst into any battle. If he ends up in your care, be sure to keep a close eye on him. She's Count Varley's only daughter. I suppose you could say she's a bit eccentric, but she seems like a gentle soul. I believe she's shut herself away in her quarters and doesn't care to leave, but don't worry, I'll make sure she finds her way to class. Few commoners have joined the Black Eagle House, but Dorothea is an exception. She's a songstress from a famous opera company in the Empire. I'm not entirely sure what brought her to the Officers' Academy.
Adjacent allies recover up to 10% of max HP at the start. Oh, nice.
To the west of Fodlan is an archipelago called Brigid. Petra is the granddaughter of their king. Brigid is a vassal state of the Empire, which is how she came to be enrolled here. She's incredibly smart and studious.
I do love her. Her weakness is magic. Period.
So, you've accepted a teaching position. I am the princess. I wonder if you'll be I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black...
No, I already, we're done with you.
Greetings. You must be the new professor.
Hey.
What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
I love Gatekeeper. Alright, I'm gonna go out this side door. Look at all these students.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you?
You
Talk
bet.
about a great first impression. I guess that means I'd better introduce myself properly. I'm Claude von Regan. I'm from the ruling house of the Leicester Alliance, but don't worry too much about all that madness. I'm guessing you don't know which class you'll be teaching yet, do you? I bet you'd like ours. We're not as difficult as the other two. Have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House yet?
We're really
Care to know
chill.
more about anyone?
Aside from Lorenz.
Piqued your interest, have I? As luck would have it, I'm pretty curious about you as well. But what's life without a bit of mystery? Let's just spend the next year or so learning about each other little by little.
Sounds good to me, dude.
He's the heir of Gloucester territory. If you haven't already picked up on it, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again. He comes from a merchant family, but his parents died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and... actually, that's about it.
That's it.
He's the second son of merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight.
He has the most unfortunate hair in the game as well.
If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
This is so cute.
Lysithea is a daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child.
Super angry.
As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know? Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her. She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
She's cute. I love Marianne.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril. It seems her father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
Oh, I do like Hilda.
Leonie enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
Alright,
What do you think?
cool.
The Golden Deer House is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan.
I know.
We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
Yes. You're welcome. I mean, thank you.
Ah, you must be the renowned mercenary who rescued Claude.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, you should not have troubled yourself over the likes of him. My name is Lawrence Helm Gloucester.
Well,
You will want to remember it.
okay.
So you're the skilled mercenary who saved Claude, are you?
Oh, you are?
Yeah, man.
It's such an honor to meet you. Ignat Victor. My parents are Alliance merchants.
And I am Lysithea von Ordelia. Please do not forget it.
They're both so much shorter than I am.
Hey, are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you. I'm Hilda
Really?
Valentine Goneril, and her name is...
Marianne von Edmund.
Are
Are you joining the Knights of Saros or
I
something?
love
Well,
all
I
of
look
them.
forward to seeing more of you.
all of the children. I love them. Hey guys.
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid.
Yo.
Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
What do you think?
Fine.
Yeah.
Kitty, 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 kitty. I want to pet all the kitties. I need to get the DLC so I can do that.
This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri. All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Hey there. Are you the mercenary who saved His Highness? It's an honor to meet you. I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
I never caught that his middle name was Jose. That's really... Sylvain Jose Gautier. It just doesn't fit very well. Okay, that's cool though. I don't judge. Hello.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness.
Yeah, man.
Words cannot express my gratitude.
You're welcome.
Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
Except for he won't if you don't teach their class, so don't depend on that.
I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that.
You know it.
I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Felix, must you
Oh.
always speak of fighting right away?
Yes.
Oh, and you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And yours?
And who's this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery?
I
Oh,
do
mercy.
now.
Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about? Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said. I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers Academy too, then? Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best friend.
I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
I like how none of these kids are worried about saying their full name except for Sylvain. Sylvain Jose Gautier.
Okay.
Everyone's just like, I'm Annette.
Hello.
How's it going?
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself.
The other day? You
I
mean
am
like
Dimitri
yesterday?
Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Someone explained to me how you get Blathid out of the way that it's spelled. B-L-A-I-D-D-Y-D. How do you get Blathid out of that? I don't get it.
Of course, at the academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here. Delightful news.
Yeah, man.
I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery.
I just finished a playthrough in your house,
You're
so...
investigating the different houses here. Did any of the blue lines catch your attention? Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think?
So I'm mostly going through all the students for your guys' sake. That way you can get to know everyone. Because obviously we're not going to be able to get to know everyone in this playthrough. But, yeah.
I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped. Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years. He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
He's a good dude.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let it fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
You know it.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm. Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said... Well, he's always been a bit of a... skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
Nah, I love Sylvain.
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her. Annette is Baron Dominus' niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery. She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times.
What?
I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
Well, okay, maybe.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
Heck yeah.
I appreciate your effort.
You're welcome. Return to the audience chamber. There's not much more to see at this point because the entire monastery has yet to be unlocked.
How are you enjoying your time at the academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task.
Sorry.
But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Which house will I choose? We're going Golden Deer this time.
So you have chosen the Golden Deer led by Claude, correct?
Yes.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Foodland's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
You know it.
Oh, I'm so sincerely sorry.
Who's
I
this
did not
cutie?
mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flynn. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flynn. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well.
Bring it on!
Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Oh, I won't disappoint.
Wait, what? Are you really our new homeroom professor?
Hello.
Is that true? You aren't quite what I had pictured. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean that the way it sounded.
I was sure you'd be roped into joining the Knights.
Nope.
Don't
Teaching
tell me.
duty.
You chose this class just to get to know me better, right? I'm flattered, really.
You know it.
Whoops. But now that you're our professor, maybe I should choose my words more carefully.
I don't mind.
Oh, well then, since we're pretty close in age and all, I suppose formalities aren't all that necessary.
One must truly marvel at the exceptionality of this appointment. Becoming a teacher to students almost the same age as yourself. How unusual. I've
Yeah,
heard
that's
you are
tr-
skilled mercenary,
that's true.
but I cannot shake my discomfort at your new position.
Are you really as strong as they say? Let's see your biceps. I bet I packed on more muscle than you.
I doubt
Yes.
that. Apparently our new professor was personally recommended by Alois, one of the knights.
As far as skill goes, I saw it with my own eyes. What's more, Teach here is child of the most renowned former captain of the Knights of Ceros.
I heard. There's no way a child of the captain isn't worthy. It's simply not possible. The captain?
You know it.
Who are you talking about? Captain Gerald, of course. The most notable captain of the Knights of Ceros and a peerless mercenary.
You're exaggerating a bit.
It doesn't matter what you think of him. Captain Gerald deserves nothing but respect.
He's my dad.
Well, after working as a mercenary alongside a father figure such as he, I have high hopes for our professor.
Just because someone is special doesn't mean their children are special too, Lysithia. Assuming that a child is going to be exceptional just because of their lineage is a bad idea. Don't
I'm
you
totes
agree,
exceptional.
Huh? Oh, yes. I suppose so. Well, we can find out for ourselves in battle. I can't wait to see what tactics you've learned from the captain.
A battle? Shouldn't we have a welcome party or something first? I'll get the meat.
How savage.
Meat.
I propose a nice conversation over tea instead. I am more than willing to procure some high-quality leaves.
Tea? You can't get to know someone over tea. If there's no meat involved, it's not a party.
Your common sensibilities are grating to my noble ears. Please quiet yourself.
I absolutely agree with Raphael. If there's no meat, it's not a party.
Sorry for the bickering, Teach. As you can see, the Golden Deer House is a rowdy bunch. We're not especially unified. You'll find nobles and commoners alike here. Those who are dedicated to their studies alongside slackers. But hey, that just makes your life more exciting, right? I really hope you're looking forward to the year ahead as much as I am.
Dancing, little chibi dancing. Ha, ha. Jump, 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 run, run. I mean, I guess I could be reading the thing on the screen to you, but it's fine. There are new places to explore in the monastery. Received 1,000 gold from the Church of Ceros as funding for this month's activities. Thanks.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything. Absolutely everything about
everything.
Them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
For now. And you believe I have a crest?
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the bud. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Alright, do what you can.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as-yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think, there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling!
He's so happy.
Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes,
all right.
So very much more research. But for now, your work here is done.
Cool.
What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world?
I'm still here, dude.
I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Alright, well, I'm just gonna go now, dude. Thanks. I guess. Renown has increased as a special perk from your new Game Plus save file.
With each moon, professors of the Officers Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
Right. The game would like me to explore. Thought I heard that girl's voice. Got all these things. Unit appearance is usually the only thing you can do here, but in New Game Plus, we can do a whole lot more. Including, we're gonna up our professor level. So, my goal is to steal as many students as possible in this playthrough. So, I am going to use some of my points to unlock levels of support. Gonna steal all the students. These guys I can work out myself. These guys I will also just build myself. Actually, you could say this is cheating, but I mean, I've already played the game, so... Alright. And we could go work on my skill levels, but I think I'm gonna work on my professor levels. Woo! Fireworks galore! Well, that was exciting. Alright. Skill levels. this stuff. Let's go ahead and... What does this one do? Holder acquires the Crest of Saros, frequently increasing the amount of combat arts. Oh. Mount? Movement? Holder acquires the Crest of Cethlean, yeah. Sometimes increasing the movement of recovery magic. Alright, so, that's obviously something you only do when you have New Game Plus.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here.
Right.
Your room is here at the end.
Right.
Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Of course.
Okay. I'm not too keen on the professor of my class. I really hope to focus more on strategy. Maybe I should talk to my professor about transferring to a different class.
Okay. That's basically the game telling me that I can steal students. What is happening?
Let me know when you are hungry.
Okay.
I will make you a quality meal, as thanks for your service to His Highness.
Huh.
I have a request.
Cool.
I heard about the upcoming mock battle. I want you to know, Professor, that I do not intend to lose.
Neither do
I
I.
hereby declare my intention to prevail at... Goodness, listen to me. The thrill of competition has carried me away. I won't speak so formally of a class assignment in the future.
Oh, okay. I mean, why not, dude? Hey guys. Stand closer.
Did you hear the news, Teach? Looks like we're gonna have a good old mock battle between
Yeah,
the houses.
it's gonna be good.
The Golden Deer House isn't exactly what you'd call an elite group just yet, so you may want to whip everyone into shape with some extra training. After all, competition is only fun if you win. To that end, I'd better prepare as well.
You know, I was researching what it's like to live here long before I even enrolled. Want me to fill you in, Teach?
No, I'm good.
So, about the mock battle that's coming up, you don't mind me sitting it out, do you? As a fragile maiden, I'm useless in battle. I'll just cheer everyone on instead.
Hilda, the cheer squad. A one-woman cheer squad. Kitty, 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 kitty.
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice. I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you if I have to. It may have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best.
I think I would technically be his first apprentice. Oh, okay, that's fine. I mean, whatever you say.
I was just heading back to my room. Bye!
What? But I wasn't done.
I don't like to come out unless I really have to. Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
I guess. Sure. Yo, Sylvain!
Well, there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty, too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice. You know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see.
I see.
Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
I'm nervous about the mock battle. Oh, it's alright. No need.
The Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for naps. I could just forget all about my assignment.
Now I'm feeling sleepy too. Oh, I do love Linhart.
Oh, did you come to look at the plants too? The greenhouse here is really
Yeah.
incredible. There are so many rare flowers I'd never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed.
You seem well
My
informed.
adoptive father is the real expert. He taught me everything I know about herbs, including how to tell them apart and how to make medicines. You should try looking around the greenhouse sometime if the mood strikes you. Maybe something will catch your eye.
Great. I would like to do some gardening.
My thanks.
Yeah, dude. You're welcome. Kitty, 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 kitty.
Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
Alright. Don't think this area is open to me yet. Yep. But this guy wants to
Imperial
talk.
Princess, the Crown Prince, and the heir to the Alliance's leading house. This is one exceptional year, that's for sure. If you're a teacher here, you better watch your step. If anything were to happen to those kids, well, suffice
It'll
to
be
say that could harm
fine.
the reputation of the Church of Saros, which we've spent almost a millennium establishing.
Ye have little faith. Hello?
Hello there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself.
Where can I visit you
My brother
then?
would not be pleased if he heard you saying such things. The monastery
Okay.
is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother
Sorry.
and I. He's the only family I have. Might you help me with a favor?
Alright. Fish. Oh, my bad. I pushed the wrong button. Oh, what? Well, could have been worse.
You have helped me so much.
Yeah, you're welcome. Reminds me, I need to go make dinner. Today is special. Let's invite these two.
Ooh, this is my favorite.
you've got great taste.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I think I like this, but it's been a while, so I'm not sure.
I think I like this?
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
That's not what I meant.
Ugh, I really need to eat. I
Yeah?
can't hold out until the next meal. Why
But
can't the
there's-
dining hall stay open all the time?
A meal happening right
Eating while we
now.
get stronger.
I don't know, you're pretty, like, you are a thick boy.
I'm busy. Do you want something?
Yeah, I was hoping we could
can't
spar.
right now, but let's fight soon. I look forward to beating you.
Alright.
Greetings. Here at the monastery, I have had many great learnings from many great people. I am hopeful to have learnings from you, too. As forever, I will do my best trying.
I love Petra. Ooh. There's someone over here that wants to talk. Oh, it's Gatekeeper.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Except
By the way,
this.
Have you ever regretted a decision and wished you could go back and undo it? It's too bad there's no lesson for how to
No.
turn back the old clock, huh?
I've never
But
done
I
that.
suppose a bad decision isn't worth all that fuss anyhow.
Indeed.
As part of our commitment to the goddess, the knights undertake various missions across all of Fotland. Assisting with the education of young nobles is also a part of our sacred duty.
Sacred duty.
Hello, Professor. I have a teeny tiny question for you, if that's all right.
Yeah, what's up?
You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine, a scowling face, and a generally gloomy demeanor, have you? Well,
Looking
yes.
for someone?
It's a bit difficult to explain. Please just let me know if you do see him, okay?
Right. Of course.
Yes. I hear a member of House Fresso, the ruling family of the Empire, has entered the Officers' Academy for the first time in ages. It is said that the Adressian Empire's very founding was aided by none other than Saint Seros. That is why the crest of Seros is on the Imperial flag. In recent years, a rift has developed between the Empire and the Church. Let us hope this will be a good opportunity for both parties to reforge their close relationship of years past.
Alright, sounds good.
Here's an idea. There are two types of crests. Major crests manifest their power most effectively, while minor crests are slightly weaker. It is said that the closer a person's blood relation is to various saints and heroes, the higher their chance of bearing a major crest. Of course, there are also examples of major crests manifesting in children whose parents bear no crest whatsoever. The exact nature of how and why crests are inherited is still a mystery.
But we judge people on them.
Hi, Professor.
Hey.
Have you gotten around to visiting the library yet?
Not yet.
It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. I only wish I wasn't burdened with the necessity of sleep, so I could spend all my hours there.
Truth.
In a manner,
You like reading?
yes, but it's more that I want to learn as much as I possibly can.
Oh, I see. Hey, how's it going, Black Eagles?
Do you know the provenance of our class name? The
Yes.
eagle. That refers to the twin-headed eagle on the Adrestian Empire's coat of arms. And black is the traditional color of the Empire's armor. Hence, Black Eagles.
Oh. Thank you. Hey, Blue Lions, my kids. I mean, not my kids, but usually my kids.
Before I came to the Officers Academy,
In a past life.
I attended a school of magic in the Kingdom Capital. That's where I met Annie. That's what I call Annette. Oh, I guess Lawrence was at the School of Magic too. But Annie was always just so nice to me, even though I was older. She's my best friend in the world.
No. Well, if I steal you, I'll make sure to steal you both.
The Blue Lion House derived its name from the honorary title of the first king of Fargus. Lug, the king of lions, wore brilliantly blue garments. His chivalric exploits are recorded in multiple legends. The library holds various historical accounts regarding him and the Blue Lions. If you find time, you should read them. They're filled with insights.
Sounds good.
Right.
Don't know how much leisure time I'll have to read.
Yes, it's true that I'm the only commoner in the Black Eagle house. I knew that before the first day of class. Those people are simply exhausting.
All right.
There's something else. Have you memorized everyone's names yet?
You bet.
I'm Ignatz, in case you forgot. I'm looking forward to learning from you.
Our house is that of the Golden Deer.
Our house.
Do you know the significance of that name, Professor?
In the middle of the Alliance, our house.
Golden deer are sacred creatures, said to have protected Leicester since time immemorial. All three of the houses have a meaning behind their name. You should feel free to ask around if that sort of knowledge interests you.
Oh, well, I've already talked to everyone about it, so thanks for that. What did I miss over here? Oh, Yuritsa.
I care nothing of friendship. If you have no business here, leave.
Okay. I'll just go then.
Wow, Yuritsa sure seems strong.
Does he?
I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured Yuritsa was a natural replacement. I was surprised when you were suddenly appointed professor instead. I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. I could probably take you, though. You really think
Not
so?
a chance.
With enough training, I'm sure I'll beat you someday.
I trust you're eager to face the Black Eagles in battle.
Oh yeah, you bet.
Enjoy the thrill of anticipation while it lasts. Soon you'll wish you had chosen to lead our house instead.
No, that's the next playthrough.
If you continue to insist on distracting me, I will have no choice but to get rid of you. Joking, of course.
I'm not sure how much you are joking. Oh, it's Ferdinand's birthday. Oh, it's mission time. Go, let's go. Exploring takes a lot of time if you want all the story stuff, so we are going to be doing that.
How should we go about this? Well, you'll be our commander, that much is for sure. Just don't screw it up and everything will be great. Got it, Teach?
Got it. Leave it to me.
Right. I'll do whatever I can to help too. I mean, I'm kind of obligated to. For example, if I add a little something to their food to upset their stomachs...
Don't even think about it.
Yeah, wink wink, I read you. You can't officially condone that sort of thing, right? But say, hypothetically speaking, students from the other houses started racing to the infirmary. As far as anyone knows, it could just be a harmless little stomach bug making the rounds.
Well, what a fascinating conversation you two are having. May we join?
Claude, I can't believe you would stoop to such crooked schemes to gain the advantage.
Stoop.
Have you no honor?
If that was really my scheme, I wouldn't be talking about it out in the open. I'm afraid you'll have to wait until our battle to see what's really in store.
It's irrelevant anyhow. Whatever you have planned won't save you from a crushing defeat.
She has a point.
Well.
Still, I'm rather eager to see what sort of schemes that mind of yours conjures up.
You heard him, Teach. We can't let these fine folks down.
If they insist.
Are you serious, Teach? Well, if a crooked scheme is really what you're after, I've got more than a few of those up my sleeve.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
I'm sorry, professors. It's about time I returned to my training anyway. Claude, Edelgard, until we meet again on the battlefield, farewell.
I look forward to assessing your abilities.
Later
I
today.
hope you don't disappoint.
Nope. There'll be no disappointing here. No sirree, Bob. Hey, Bob. No sirree, Edelgard. I know what we're doing. Units. Alright, our healer. Sure, we'll call that good. All right, let's fight.
So, this is the stage for the mock battle. The command's all yours, Teach.
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that defeats the other two is declared the winner. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well if you want to win.
Right.
Stay focused.
I stand ready.
Who, me? Who, me?
Ready and willing.
I will fight on the front lines. I can stop the enemy's advance with grace. Do you have Lady Edelgard's permission to... I suppose I've no choice but to provide cover.
Thank you, Hubert. We are off to a terrible start.
Ash, can you move to the front lines? I want to lure the enemy this way.
Got it, Your Highness. Leave it to me.
Once you finish parrying, make your move. Did you? Mercedes, keep our enemy occupied until then. I'm on it.
Oh my. We'll try our best.
Such power dwells within.
Alrighty. Alright.
I'm the son of House Ire.
Yep.
How did I fail?
Get out.
I must need to train harder.
Should I have held back?
No. Let's see.
You are performing as expected, Professor. We will have to face you with our full might.
Will you now? Okay. Alrighty. There we go.
So strong. Have to do better next time.
The better archer. Nah, I love Ash.
Life doesn't always go as planned.
Combat.
The new professor is rather strong. I suppose I'll have to call it a day.
You bet I am,
As
Hubert.
expected. Such power dwells within.
We will use the forest to ambush our enemy. Everyone,
Oh, will
I am
you?
counting on your support.
I don't think so.
If they're waiting in the forest, we do well to take a detour.
Thank you.
Here we go. That's not what I meant to hit. My bad. Oh.
It seems we're surrounded.
Surrounded!
At a time like this, our only option is to cut half through.
Actually, let's do this. Assist.
Sorry.
Combat arts. Ooh. Don't think so.
I want to go home. Ooh, nice.
It's your call.
Oh, we should have used an item there. Use combat arts.
There can be no victory.
Let's go.
My. The new professor seems very capable.
Oh, you
You're
know,
up last.
Dorothea. You know.
You're too kind.
Look at that, a real-life
A life princess.
We'll have to be careful not to scar the little face of yours.
Careful, Claude. I'll win no matter what, but you're only making things harder for yourself.
Losing hasn't even crossed your mind, has it? Ooh, this will be a bit of a shocker.
The shock was your intention to begin with, was it not?
Oh yeah.
I expected as much.
Forced to retreat. Well, things will only get tougher from here on out.
That's true.
Who, me?
Okay, let's bring her up here, and oh, she is out of healing already. Let's go. Aha!
Well done. I nearly wound up a patient in my own infirmary.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
So, you've made it past Manuela, eh? I see now I must focus and then make my move.
Beautiful work, Professor. But the true challenge starts now.
All right. We'll see. My beautiful blue lions. We're gonna have them come to us. Perfect.
Ready and willing.
Aha! Aha!
Still got room to grow.
Now I will say that normally this early in the game you don't have an adjunct. It's because of my new game plus points. I was able to put that into professor levels, and that's why I'm able to have adjunct students already. So don't be surprised when you do a new game and you can't have that till later.
Apologies, Your Highness. I can go no further.
I guess it worked out.
Yay!
Oh no.
Magnificent.
Magnificent.
I am still far from my best.
should have had her use an item. That's okay. I see. Dimitri is not going to move against me.
You're a tough opponent, but I refuse to yield.
Let's go, Dimitri.
Into believing I will hold back.
Another step forward. It's...
Psst, your princeliness. You got a thing for Edelgard, right? Come on, fess up. You'll feel better.
Claude, please. This is no time for idle banter. Your defenses are wide open.
That didn't get to him, huh? What a shame. I'll find a better way to ruffle him up next time.
Let the lesson begin.
Oh, with the critical. Let's go.
I'm not setting very good example.
What? But you just
My
leveled.
training was insufficient. I am so sorry, everyone. The rest is up to you.
And by everyone, we mean you. Go. Yeah.
Goodness. The leadership of someone with actual battle experience is, well, I was as good as useless.
That's the golden deer for you. I'm not done yet.
All right, that's that. The winner of this mock battle is the Golden Deer House.
Ah, yes, the Golden Deer.
Great work, everyone. Even if it's just a mock battle, the taste of victory is sugary sweet.
Man, I did not feel like that was 17 rounds. Thanks to the efforts of Byleth, all of your allies' motivation increased.
Great work, Teach. That was a brilliant win.
Everyone did well.
Playing ignorant as to the quality of your command and deflecting the praise to your students. You really are a model professor, Teach. To be honest, I had a bunch of other schemes planned as well, just in case the situation called for it. But I didn't have to resort to any of them. I suppose our opponents lucked out.
Well met, Professor. The breadth of your skill was on full display today.
Stop.
I must admit that your tactics were masterful. I shudder to think what may have transpired had it been Claude leading us into battle.
I noticed that too. We just did what you told us, and we won! I love it!
As expected from a child of the former captain of the Knights. Thank you for today, Professor. I have much to consider. I never doubted that our professor would be amazing. It was way
Oh,
too
thanks,
obvious.
Hilda.
Don't you agree, Marianne?
Me? Oh, yes, of course. Well done, Professor.
Captain Gerald taught his child well. It would have been more of a surprise had our professor proved lacking.
Don't you think it's a bit harsh to give Gerald all of the credit, Leonie? In any case, it's clear that we only won because of our new mentor's guidance.
A mercenary's wisdom and techniques are forged in battle. Those are the sorts of things you can only learn through experience. Right, Teach? But more importantly, it's time to celebrate our victory.
I guess.
Each here has yet to try my well-renowned home cooking.
Ooh.
I really do hope you'll join us. After all, I swiped some finely aged cheese from the dining hall for just this occasion.
Oh, shoot.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students.
Yeah, of course. Oh my gosh, sorry guys. I did.
I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
Yes, sir, Sedith.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Bandits?
Those affiliated with Garrigmach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood?
Yeah.
I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
Right. Okay.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of Damn Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Yeah.
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
That was kind of a silly last line.
Part 1. White clouds. Heartstring moon. Familiar scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Tailtean and Gronder.
Unit commands. After moving, you will see a list of possible unit commands. To end your unit's action, select Wait. To cancel, press the B button. turn around. There are new places to explore in the monastery.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits. Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience. The knights will support your mission and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything.
I always
am. You will
am.
receive a message from the knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
More bandits? Not very original, Teach.
Not interested?
Well, as long as you're with us, at least things won't be boring. In fact, it may take turn for the interesting. And with that, I take my leave to make my final preparations.
But we have all
Well,
month.
Are you adjusting to life at the monastery?
Not quite. It's still pretty weird.
Well, I didn't expect it would be easy on you. When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you. It seems I was right to worry. By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right? That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats. It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well. I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it.
Rude.
For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you. I don't mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down. Ever.
Great. Yes, sir. You got it, Dad. Birthday! Buy her flowers.
Thank you.
Sounds like Dorothea wants to join Byla's house already. Thanks to buying our support.
Hey there, Professor. I was thinking it might be nice to join your class. I'm not unhappy where I am, but I was just thinking that maybe if I was with you, well, I might learn even more. You're the kind of guy a gal could pay attention to, you know?
You mean devilishly handsome?
Oh yeah? That's great! I'm looking forward to spending more time with you, Professor.
Oh, are you? Alrighty, and with that, we finished the prologue and chapter 1. I hope that you have enjoyed this first episode, and I will be posting these at least every Sunday until we're done. And then you can catch my Black Lion playthrough on Twitch afterward. Friendly reminder, I do stream Monday, Wednesday evening, Friday afternoon, early afternoon. And you can catch the link for that down in the description. Thank you again so much. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will see you later. Remember, we're all human, and we should be loving each other.